Hey, what's going on? This is Stephen C. Raphael, your Omad man. And today see, I don't really know how old the ages are in the show, so we're going to talk about rap artists and why they're fat and why they're thin. Okay, we got Tupac, we got Lil Wayne, we got Jay-Z, and we got Eminem. Now, let me tell you about each one of them individual. First, I'm going to start off by saying, let's see. I'm your classical piano, rap guy. See, I'm really a rap guy, in my former life. And I want to talk about Tupac. Okay, he used to be called 300 and 400 pound Pac. He was totally overweight. I'm from California. He was the one that wrote this song. California knows how to party. The city of Compton. East of the world, that California, that's where I'm from. He was totally overweight as a child, and the reason that he's totally, God rest his soul now, but he was very successful. He had money when he got famous, and he did all these great things because, losing weight, if you have a lot of things to do and you're going places, if you sit on your couch and just be depressed, nothing's really going to change. And let me tell you something here about Eminem. He used to eat, he's got that one song that goes. Nowadays, everybody wants to talk, but every time they move their lips, it's just a bunch of gibberish. They all feel like they forgot about Jay. You know me, it's just Steve and Steve, but a little bit low-key, but and he used to eat so many M&Ms, and peanut M&Ms, which have a lot of stuff on them. And I am the Omad man. With peanut M&Ms, check, is this on? Check, Okay, he used to eat them, his mom said, you eat so many peanut M&Ms, we're gonna start calling you Eminem. So they called him Eminem, he's got that one song that goes, with real pants, Stan Plady or whatever his name. Okay, and another thing about this one guy, Lil Wayne. Honestly, he used to be called Big Wayne. Where is he? Yeah, check it out. I wonder what he's going to look like when he's 50 with all those tattoos on his face. Lil Wayne, I don't know a lot of his songs, but maybe the next day or the other way I'll learn some of them. But he was actually a kid. People used to make fun of him in school, but he got the revenge. And he got revenge by, he was living in, let's see, in this, what is it? It goes like this. Junk food paradise. I was just living in a junk food paradise. Jay-Z too, these guys, he had Faceation and Chiclatory. The thing about, they all lived out in Oakland. Can't touch this. You know that guy. I had dinner once with MC Hammer and all those other guys, and they're all really cool. This right here is just for your subconscious. Pay no attention to the guy behind the curtain. Look, the thing about it is, your mind can pick it up even if it was 10 times faster than that. Okay, look, bananas. You may be at the store, might think that'd be better than getting a candy bar. This is just for your subconscious, okay? Now, another thing I'd like to also talk about, what is the name? Where is it? Prince, we're going to go straight to the wheel. Okay, and we're going to stop here at, where is he? Yeah. Where is he? Prince, yeah. Oh, how I lost weight, how I lost weight. How I lost weight, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, purple. Oh, you know what Prince does that? Because once he found us all mouse. Oh, okay, how about? Don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. You don't gotta eat junk food all day long. Okay, going up. He's not really much of a rapper. He's a really good guy. Okay, let's see. And Jay-Z, look at him now. The thing about Jay-Z, look at that right there. I think he's married to Beyonce. Thing about it is, he was a tubby kid too, when he was growing up, and he wrote about it if you read some of the memoirs and stuff like that. And, and even I didn't even talk about Snoop Dogg. da-da-da-da-da. It's a, you know what, double G, Snoop Dogg. Okay, I'm just telling you, all these guys. See, I don't really know who my audience is. So, I mean, I know I got some ladies who are overweight and stuff like, yeah, you know, and I'll show you, in fact, I'll show you my, I got a little bit of my family history here. Here they are right there growing up. Oh, they're all big boned and they're on oxygen. But you know what? Let's not call them fat because everybody's going to get mad at you. You know, I have nothing to lose. Thank you for tipping me and thank you for subscribing. Okay, now I'd like to say, going back to Jay-Z, you know, he was kind of a tubby kid, you know, but now he is a successful entrepreneur. He's got products out. His wife, Beyonce, she's got all these things. Now, what does this have to do with weight loss? And I click this. Is this clickbait? No, the thing about it is they all are. You know what they are? Busy, like a bee. Busy. They're busy. They got something to do. They're not sitting home watching TV, watching YouTubes over and over. Let's talk about the weather. And whenever you go if you want the weather report, go to the bank or go to the grocery store. What's it doing out there? You earthlings are so embarrassing, and most of them are overweight. You know what? Look at this. This is a typical American family. You know, I just got some greetings from Baghdad and from Belgium and stuff. This is it. This is healthy. You go to the doctor and they go, you seem pretty good. I'll give you some metformin or something. Look at this. My fingers are still stained from when I used to have, when I had diabetes. Diabetes is one big thing where all the medical companies, they got mad at me for when I was talking about Freestyle Libre. You know, okay, now if you're born with diabetes type 1, okay, I understand it. But, you know, if you have onset diabetes, it's because you're like this guy and you're completely overweight. The doctor says, I think it's eating too much food, you know, and then the pharmaceutical comes to get completely rich. That's what I eat for like 100 days in a row so I could flip around and all that kind of stuff. You can't handle the truth, you know. This is all just for your self-conscious. I'm just kind of ripping off this. Okay, we're 7 minutes already. Now, what about this? She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Let me tell you about Michael Jackson. He used to come to the mall to hear me play. Well, he wasn't really hearing me play, but he'd come dressed up as a white man in a wheelchair, and these kids and stuff would be moving him. I could ride a unicycle. Okay, and he'd be pushing me, go to the Disney store and spend like $5,000, and my friend, security guard, I taught a security guard that went, okay, I'm going to go to Michael's house. And then he used to tell Michael to get down off the fence because Michael Jackson was looking at all the neighbors' houses. And he's going, get off there, Michael. And he goes, I'm thinking of buying them. I'll give you a little visual. I'm thinking of buying that house too. Well, get off the fence. You're going to get in trouble. I said Michael Jackson because, and tell them that it's human nature. Why? I eat to know I don't eat that much food. Let me tell you about Michael Jackson. If you ever watched the making of Thriller, you know, Thriller, he would, Michael, what was his name, Landis or whatever, he said Michael would just, you know, he'd be totally he'd be totally moving around, he'd be enthusiastic, entheos from Latin, he'd be passionate. It's already been 8 minutes. Okay, let's see. Now, Michael Jackson, and he would just like every couple hours, he had a little bit of honey in a bowl, a little bit of like oatmeal dry, a little bit of salt maybe, and a little bit of sugar, and he'd mix it up, and he'd just eat like a couple spoonfuls of that, and then he was ready to, oh yeah, check that out. Then it was ready to completely rock. But he didn't just go, in the middle of his thing, his dancing, get me, he couldn't have got anything he wanted because he was rich, because money. If you happen to be rich or be poor, or you want so much money, but you overeat, but you know you can't handle the food. Can I get a whoa? Yeah, okay, a little Michael Jackson stuff. And see this thing right there? Why not buy some bananas? Why not? But don't just eat the bananas. Cut it, slice it, get a tray, get presentation. Put some different colors. Why not an orange? Don't just peel it and stand at the counter and eat it. Oh my God, it's gonna just make you hungrier. It's gonna spike your insulin. You might look at that. That's the way I like a presentation. Eat it slowly and really beautifully. I even use chopsticks. In fact, we're gonna go on to. We're gonna skip that, and we're going to go straight back into Tupac and Eminem, and we got, what's his name, Lil Wayne. You know, he used to be known as Big Wayne, and he's got some great songs too. He's featured with a lot of these guys, I think Donnie and Marie and Willie Nelson. He's not really. Okay, let's see. We're going to go straight to the wheel here. Okay, let's see, where's this going to stop? Okay, it's going to stop at Freddie Mercury. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Under pressure, I'm eating too much food. It puts families on strain. Under pressure, we got David Bowie on the show, pushing down on me. Let's bring Prince out. Oh, pushing down on you. The man is falling. Let's get Eminem. Yeah, yeah, but see him a lot. Well, yeah, What about these guys that just played records and people watch them? They get millions of hits. Why don't you just have a video of somebody reading a book? I just don't know what else to say. Okay, let's see. If you were going to go back straight to, we're going to talk about Eminem, though. You know, every day, you know, somebody wants to talk, but all they do is move their lips. That one song that goes, nowadays everybody wants to talk and they move their lips. Everybody's trying to sell you OMAD. You know what? Only thing I sell is the little cups, you know. If you don't, I don't, they're for your benefit because it says, like, food is fuel. Like, food is fuel, food is fuel. Gosh, we're up at 11 minutes and 37 seconds. 1130. 37's very good, very mysterious. Okay, let's see. We're going to go straight on to I was bipolar, but now I'm feeling better. My family didn't like me. OMAD, eat one meal a day. Okay, let me say, there's a lot of, all these guys here, they eat one meal a day. Lil Wayne, you know, I talk to these guys once in a while, especially, you know, he's always said, yeah, what is this guy's name? What is it, you know? Eminem says, you know, Omad, man. He goes, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I go, yeah, I understand what you're saying. You know, I just take a little bit of protein, carbs, and fat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I go, yeah, I understand what you're saying. He goes, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he goes, you know, he goes, I listen to Prince, you know what I'm saying? I go, yeah, I knew a girl named Nikki, I guess she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby reading some Omad magazine. She said, how'd you like to spend some time and I will not resist. Okay, let's see. Fooling around. There he is. He's way, way too fat. Now let's see. I would like to thank you for watching me. And again, thank you very, very much for, you know, I didn't talk about Snoop Dogg, you know. La-da-da-da-da. It's a you-know-what, D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is very thin. I think it's just his metabolism. But he is getting a beer gut. You can't just eat whatever you want, you know. And then, you know, you overdo it. So, but basically eating one meal a day, just like all these famous rap stars, all these guys, all you got to do is eat a little bit of protein, carbs, and fat, but just eat one meal a day. Look at this. You don't have to exercise if you don't want to. You know, you're going to get better blood pressure. You're going to save yourself some money. You know, have a little bit of salad for Christ's sake. You know, look at, yeah, you could have a little bit of chocolate. Valentine's Day's coming up. You don't need to exercise. You know, why not get some of this or that? Another thing, you don't even have to watch this. In fact, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. There's some calories. You know, in the 70s, you know, when you used to go to McDonald's, even my dad, who was really big and heavy, and which my brothers get mad whenever I say he was fat. He was fat, okay? And that's why he passed away, okay? He was on dialysis and everything. You know, look at that. Look at the portion sizes in the 70s. Portion size in the 70s. You know, little, you got a fries. Look, that's 1970. That's 2000. It's getting bigger and bigger. The cars are getting bigger and bigger. The doorways are getting bigger and bigger. You know, we're going to go straight to the wheel before we end the show. This is my eat less food. We're going to stop right there at me. Look how fat I was. Look at that. We're going to go again. Look at that. Oh, Jolly, go listen to Bob Big Ben. Yeah, you know what? Don't listen to anything he said. He's trying to make money, try to do this stuff. Don't tip him or anything. And don't subscribe to his channel. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to do this to help people. You know, all you got to do is eat less food. And if you're hungry, that's fine because hunger equals weight loss. You know, I've done this. I do the show every single day for 15 minutes, and I just want to say thank you very much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eat one meal a day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me tell you one thing. It's been 15 minutes. Subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I would like to apologize to the older people who have been watching my show and don't really understand this wraps up, but there are also a bunch of people in different cultures that they really enjoy this kind of music and entertainment. Okay? Ha! You know what, you guys? I was going to say I like you, but I'd like to end this on just saying, you know, Eminem, Tupac, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z, all these guys used to be totally overweight, but they have stuff to do now. They have places to go. It's not because they have a plane, they got a train, they got money in their pocket, but you know what? It doesn't help. It's because people, you know, it's connected. I want you guys to please leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. But, you know, talk to other people, you know. There's people, you know, Julie or Trudy or Carolyn, Nikki. I like you. I hope you enjoyed the new wheel today to our show. And oh, let's see, there's my ancestors right there. And there's Axl Rose when he was fat and thin. Welcome to the jelly. I like you.